Good morning, everybody. I'm feeling it today. I'm tired. We've done a lot of steps yesterday, a lot of walking. Our feet hurt, and we just have another day full of the same thing, if not more, because today is a full day. I look kind of like I just got out of bed. I didn't. We went and had breakfast. We had a really nice breakfast. We had breakfast included in the hotel. It's like a buffet thing, all you can eat. There's cereals, toast, pastries, pancakes, Mickey shaped waffles, everything you can think of pretty much. I think we know now for tomorrow what there is a bit better, so today we both went for cereal. And then we had a little share plate of like eggs and pancakes and stuff like that. But that was really good. So the breakfast cafe is in the main part of the hotel, so where the reception is, just off there. It was busy and it was very loud for both me and Shauna. I think we were both like, okay, let's kind of just eat and get out. But it was still nice. The food was still good. We took a walk around the complex, so if you haven't already figured, we're staying at the Cheyenne Hotel. It's kind of like a Western themed hotel with, I think it's like incorporated with Woody's Roundup. So you see a lot of Toy Story theming around the hotel, as well as like the Old West and stuff like that. This is my favourite hotel, without a doubt, that I've stayed in. I can't really say all in all because I haven't stayed in many, but this, from what I stayed in, is just my favourite hotel, and I love coming back to this one. And I love it for so many reasons. One, just theming. I love the Old West. No one does theming and architecture like Disney parks, I feel like, because they just know what they're doing and they do it so well. So love it here, would always come back here. Do want to try other hotels, but would always want to come back to this one. Very family friendly if you're just going with your partner. We got a really nice secluded area. We have a really secluded room on the first floor, and we kind of have a lookout of everywhere else, which is really nice. But yeah, we took a walk around after breakfast, kind of walked our breakfast off a bit, and now we're going to get ready to go to the park and have a full day of fun and do the park properly, because yesterday obviously we got into the park about 2:30, so we only had the afternoon to kind of do stuff. There was no plan, so we were I don't know really know where we're going to go, what we'll do. Whereas today we kind of have a set plan of going around the park. We're going to start in Fantasyland, make our way to Adventureland, Frontierland, and then hopefully end in Discoveryland today. We do also have a show. We have a Lion King show today called Rhythm of the Pride, which I'm really looking forward to. We have lunch at Casey's Corner today, and then we have a nice kind of special dinner at the end of the day, not the end of the day, about 4:30, at a restaurant called the Steakhouse, which you wouldn't think would be veggie friendly, but it was actually it had one of the best veggie options of all the kind of restaurants that we looked at. So we're going to go there and hopefully it'll be good, and I'm looking forward to the day. The weather is grey, and that's okay. We went out. I just went out I got 2 long sleeve t-shirts on, and I got 1 long sleeve t-shirt on and a jersey, and I was okay walking around. It was absolutely fine. So it might rain, I'm not sure. We got ponchos in the bag, we're fully prepared. We will see what happens, but I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will give you a catch up a little bit later. So speak to you soon. good afternoon from back in our hotel room. It is currently 6 o'clock and we decided that we'd come back. It's starting to get cold, so I came back to get my jacket. We're planning on being out a lot longer today, so it's only going to get colder, so I think jacket is definitely a good idea. Maybe a scarf. Already got my gloves in my bag, so we're getting prepared. Oh, honestly, it's really nice to come and sit down because both of our feet and now like starting my knees are killing me, like pain. Like the back of my calves and my shins hurt. I don't know how my shins hurt just from all the walking that we've been doing. I think yesterday we managed to do 14,000 steps and that's like half a day. Today around 2 o'clock we done 10,000 and I haven't asked Shauna to check since, so in a minute I'll get her to check and then I'll let you know how many steps that we've done. But we've had a very busy day to the point where I haven't like even stopped to like give you guys a catch up, so I'll try and run through just everything that we've been doing now. So we started the day, we went down Main Street, went in all the shops on Main Street. At the end of Main Street we had lunch at Casey's Corner and we had a hot dog. Shauna had chili veggie hot dog and I had like a barbecue nacho with caramelized onion, I think, hot dog, and it was so good. It was so good. And we got a side of fries and we didn't even need them because the hot dogs are like a foot long. It's mad, but they were so delicious. And then we came out and we were literally kind of like 5 minutes before the start of the Shine Brighter parade. The song is very, very catchy. The characters were very interactive. Dancing from the cast members was brilliant, the energy they have. And by that time it must have been about 12 o'clock and we were already flagging just from yesterday and the day already. So watching people dance with so much energy, we were both like, oh my god, how are they doing it? And then we went over to Frontierland to watch the Lion King Rhythm of the Pride. I can't remember the full name. Rhythm of the Pride something. That was incredible. It's only a half-hour show and it's basically just the songs. Shauna thinks they added 2 more songs, but I don't know Lion King well enough to know if they were new songs or old songs, to be honest. Amazing like vocals, amazing dancing, but also amazing like acrobats. They were like hanging from the ceiling, backflips, spinning, things that, to be honest, I watched the acrobats do their bit more than I was watching like the main singers because it was just so amazing. And if you know Frontierland Theater, it's quite a small theatre, and the way they used that space and the stage and how it moved was incredible. And so that was really, really good. We both really enjoyed that and would definitely go and see it again, even like not as a like huge Lion King fan. I would go and see that again. It then started to get a bit cold for me, so I was like, maybe I'll buy a jumper, but I couldn't really find anything that I particularly liked, and things that I did like were quite expensive. So we were kind of like, okay, let's sit down for a bit because we were both kind of flagging, feet really hurt. So we sat down for a bit. Where did we sit down? We sat down out of Hakuna Matata, didn't we?
Yeah, there were 2 guys napping there.
Yeah, there were 2 guys just with their heads down napping, and honestly I think at that point we
like,
fully understood, because if we could have done that as well, we would have. Chilled there for a bit, and then we had a dinner reservation at 4:30 in the steakhouse, which is in Disney Village. So I knew from Adventureland to the steakhouse it would probably take us a while to get there, especially because at this point we were walking like snail speed because we were just like, I can't.
Every step was just like, ow.
Ow, yeah. And then we had a chocolate fudge pudding with custard over it and chocolate fudge cake, yeah. And it was amazing. It was light.
So good.
It like wasn't sickly at all.
No.
And it was quite a big slab. We shared it because
we were like,
we couldn't have done like one, yeah. And then we literally came out of the steakhouse, So, okay, wait, no, first of all, we went in the Disney store.
Oh, yeah.
And really trying to find the 30th anniversary Disneyland Paris Monopoly, which I have not found. And to be honest, I'm losing hope for. But that's fine. We still had a look around Disney shop. Was still fun. Always love browsing a Disney. I mean, I don't think there's any other shop I would rather browse than a Disney shop.
No,
to be honest. And then we stopped at the what do you call?
It's like just like a little snack shack.
Snack shack. We stopped at the snack shack. Literally just had dinner and pudding. Got a second pudding.
Because it was on the way we saw it, but it was alright because it was fruit.
Yeah. What about the chocolate bit?
That was barely anything. It was like 90% fruit, 10%
okay.
chocolate. Apart from you ate all the chocolate off yours and didn't eat most of the fruit.
We're gonna head back. We're gonna hit Discoveryland, and it's not dark yet, but I imagine it's gonna start getting dark soon.
It's blue sky. It's good.
It is?
Sunny. Yeah.
It's got to get dark soon though, right? What is it? It's like 6:10 now, so
I don't know where my phone.
Hopefully it's gonna get a bit darker because, I mean, by the time we walk there, actually, it's gonna be dark. But Discoveryland at night with all the lights, I love.